Welcome to the Bourbon Van. I'm Phil.
I'm Julie. Advent Tournament Round 2 starts today. Welcome to the Bourbon Van's 2023 Advent Whiskey Tournament, presented by Bull Run Distillery and their extensive award-winning line of craft spirits.
Julie's stoked for round 2.
I am stoked.
And I am too. How could you not be? I hope that your brackets are fully intact for each of us. I'm sure they are. I'm sure everybody's 100% out there. No surprises whatsoever. And today we have 3 whiskeys that we saw on day 1.
Yes.
Because we only eliminated 1 whiskey that day, and those 2 matchups filtered into this matchup today. At least one of these glasses will be different for us. So we have 1 versus 28, 1 versus 2.
Yep.
Okay, let's get on to the nose, and it's going to be a little weird. We will be drinking different things. Just, hang in there the best you can.
But at least the one on the right is the same.
Right, and on the bottom of the screen, you can see exactly what we're drinking today.
Smells like it should have moved forward.
It's very Christmassy, I think, this one.
Yeah, there's a little bit of spice in here. Oak.
Lovely. Rye notes. I think rye notes.
Yeah. I was just having this moment where I was like, I'm kind of getting sick of saying oak. Whoa.
Very different.
Mine smell wildly different. Mine smells like watermelon. Like those watermelon, when you go to like a good candy store and they have them in the jar and they're little watermelon guys with sugar on them. I love those.
Watermelon guys with sugar on them.
Those little gummies. Oh, they're so good.
Let's sip it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here's to round 2.
It's still delicious. This one deserves to be here.
Do you know? You know how I always like to give weird notes?
You do like that.
This reminds me of a scratch and sniff sticker I had when I was a kid.
Really?
It kind of
Whiskey scratch and sniff?
I wish, but I remember, you get the old one, had the little ring. You might not have had it. I had My Little Pony, all kinds of stuff in there.
Yeah, I loved it. I love the sticker book. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's why we have a camper van today.
Maybe.
Loaded up with stickers on the inside. All of mine were Garbage Pail Kids, and they don't smell anything like this, thank goodness.
Well, I guess I should give some notes, huh? Oaky, sugary. There's some clove in here.
Totally.
I like the leather.
Mm-hmm. Coats like crazy too. Just beautiful whiskey. Whatever this is just dynamite.
It's got a really nice warmth. I think it's probably in the 110 range.
You think so?
Maybe a little
you think
less.
It's that high?
Maybe a little less. I was thinking 107 because that's where I like to do my drinking.
Yeah, it could be right there. It drinks really nice. It's really palatable. It is endearing.
Yeah.
It's sort of cozy, it's sort of Christmassy, it's perfect for this time of year. The clove that you noted is the thing that is standing out the most to me. I think that's a great flavor, and it fits perfectly in this whiskey.
And I love that you said it was cozy because I feel cozy drinking it. I mean, it's bright. The flavors are really bright and long lasting. I don't think it's inherently viscous, but the flavors just kind of stick around.
There's even a little bit of a spruce in there, I feel like. It really is dynamite whiskey.
I hope it costs $25.
I'm a happy boy. There's some tobacco hanging around there. Very, very good whiskey.
So this is the one we have in common, and now we have to diverge.
I'm going to cleanse my palate. Oh, mine smells so much better than yours.
A baby hint of honey roasted peanuts, but the prevailing flavor on this is almost like a wet oak. There's some char in there, vanilla. This one's interesting. There's a lot of layers on this one.
Mine too. Mine has a really nice char to it. Plenty of oak, plenty of brown sugar, but then along comes some molasses and almost a lemon lime bite that, I mean, it perks right up. These are both, neither one of these is straight ahead for me. They're both, one turn of the dial on each one of them. I don't think they're the same type. If I had to guess, I'd say one's a rye and one's a bourbon, but man, are these both spectacular. This one's interesting because it's zesty, but it's also a little bit musty. It's a balance of bright versus sort of aged darkness. I don't know. There's a lot to like here on this balance. I'm enjoying the heck out of this.
I actually cleansed my palate so I could take another sip of it. There's some overwhelming flavors in my glass number 2. I mean, it really is powerful flavors. Gosh, the nose too. Man, there's nothing subtle about my glass number 2, that's for sure.
one thing I haven't mentioned yet on glass number 2 is vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
And that's usually like one of the check that box that usually is going to help it move ahead.
Yeah.
There's nothing here that I would call vanilla, or maybe just a hint of it. And maybe it's presenting as something else, but
More of an extract versus like a bean.
or a frosting. I'm
Yeah.
surprised that I'm not finding more vanilla here, because usually when I move something forward in round 2, it's just a vanilla fest for me.
Like vanilla frosting.
I love vanilla.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we chose well. Both of us. I know we're drinking something different, but I liked both of these, so they taste like round 2ers.
I'm really proud of myself.
Oh, good.
This is a Christmas glass. It's perfect for this season.
So excited.
I am excited.
Is that something we should take into consideration? You know, like, hey, it's the holidays. Oh gosh, that is good. It does kind of taste like Christmas.
Oh, there's a little maple
A little
syrup.
cranberry in there too.
There's a little maple syrup there. Oh no. The quality of this one is evident on the mouthfeel. This is not a $25 bottle. I can't. If it is,
We're buying it.
go look at the bottom of the screen. Glass number 1, whiskey number 1,
Yeah.
and race out and find this whiskey. That's delicious.
I almost feel like mine are 2 different seasons. I agree. I think this is more of a fall, early winter drink, and this one feels late spring, summer, because I'm getting so much watermelon flavor in this one and the citrus. It feels like we're at like competing seasons, which is lovely. I like them both. Yeah.
Glass 1 right now putting on a show.
Ah.
Really interesting matchup.
So I'm ready to make a decision.
Come on.
I know.
I'm going down to the wire. I'm going to drink both of these all
Yeah.
the way down because I like them both so
Yep.
much. They both deserve that. I have a decision.
Oh gosh. I was just thinking about the
You were just going to settle in?
No, I was just thinking about the mesquite chips I was eating before this, and
Wanting more of them?
I was thinking about eating some more of those. And then you were ready, and I was like, ooh.
I know that both of these glasses are better than several other glasses that are
I
still in this
know, and
tournament.
that's unfortunately the game. This happens every year where you're like, these two should move forward, and whatever I drank yesterday shouldn't
Yeah.
have. But, you know, that's not how we play.
1, 2, 3.
Wow, we get to open up 2 envelopes today.
We both like whiskey number 1 enough to knock out number 2 and number 28.
Yeah.
And it already knocked out number 17.
Okay.
So glass number 1 has now knocked out 3 other whiskeys. Okay, so we're going to find out. Grab envelope number 2, grab envelope number 28. I'm going to mark these down and we're going to find out what they are in just a second.
So it was a great showing by both of these.
It was. It really was.
So you knocked out number 2 in the first round, and now I'm knocking it out in the second round.
I can't wait to find out what this is.
This one is really interesting, and I might
There's
have...
a lot of information
There's
there.
a lot of information, so
That's
I
a
might
book.
have Phil read this one fully. But this is from our friend Robert from Pages and Pours. If you haven't seen him, check him out. This is Old Elk Cigar Cut. Did I say there was any cigar on that?
Wow. Well, a lot of times
I said-
cigar cut's not meant to taste like cigar. It's
Oh,
just meant to
okay.
pair with a cigar.
Because I was like, this is the one I said tasted like watermelons covered in sugar.
I've heard a lot of good things about this, and it is a good whiskey.
I love it. It was delicious. 110.6 proof,
Wow.
aged 6 years. Then, and this is where I'm going to give it off to Phil because he's better with the nitty gritty details.
Okay, so this is a blend of finished whiskeys. So
Yeah.
with the cigar cut, you've got sherry for 1.5 years, Armagnac 1.25 years, port for 3 to 8 months, cognac for 3 to 6 months. Wow, fantastic whiskey. Super glad that we got to try this because
Yeah.
I keep hearing good things about it. We haven't tried a lot of cigar blends or cigar cuts or that sort of thing, and Old Elk out of Colorado. Excellent whiskey. That's
Yep.
great, and I'm glad that we've got so much of it. Unless, Robert, if you want, we'll send that back to you too. But very interesting whiskey, and I'd like to spend a lot more time with that one.
Yeah, and what I find interesting is that you did knock it out in the first round, and you're not known to like finished whiskeys.
Not generally.
But I do like them a little bit more than you, so it did move forward.
And now, whiskey number 28 has been eliminated. Let's find out what that is.
This is a Notorious B.I.G. Peach Coke gift.
Oh, no.
This is Doc Swinson's Alter Ego Triple Cask Sherry and Cognac 95.8 proof, not age stated.
Wow. What an interesting
Yeah.
whiskey. That is crazy. That definitely drank a little warmer than I thought. I'll be completely honest here. I thought this was a Texas whiskey.
Yeah.
There was that mustiness. There was a caramel coming through. There was a lot of sort of weird oak. Wow, that is interesting. That is surprisingly good. I don't know that I've ever had a Doc Swinson whiskey before.
And what an interesting... I kind of feel for you guys out there because there's a lot of bottles so far that we've eliminated that we've never had before today.
Totally.
And this is a tough one for everyone that's playing the game.
Wow. Well, there you go. Day 9 in the books. All kinds of fun. Join us again tomorrow to see who else gets eliminated and who moves ahead from wherever we are.
To wherever you are.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is dangerously good whiskey.
I like this. It's also very fun to open these envelopes. Are you getting enough Bourbon Van in your life? Click the subscribe button and you'll never miss another video.